Hi there, I'm Jordyn Eyton, and I'm here today at Maplewood Farm. Now, you may be wondering why I'm here, and it's not just to look at farm animals. It's also a great place to learn about the history of World War I and how it impacted Canada and even the world. Come along with me and a few of our furry friends to see just how they changed life on the battlefront. Anything from gas-detecting slugs to joy-bringing bears were extremely important to the successes of World War I. Although these weren't the only animals, there were tons of others, so let's take a look at a few.
Elephants, foxes, monkeys and dogs, donkeys, cats and camels, to name a few. But I'll be focusing on two animals to talk about. These are horses and dogs.
Let's start with horses. Here we have Tom and we have Susie. Nowadays you might think of them as a pet or a farm animal. I mean, look at them. But their ancestors, like their great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, had very crucial jobs in World War I.
Before 1914, horses were main leads for cavalry in war, which means, basically, men ride on their back and shoot guns and stab each other. Not very efficient on horseback, they realized. So they became useful for many other things during World War I, as did other technologies. It was an evolutionary time of warfare.
Since all of this new, big, and heavy machinery is being created, we, as humans, could not carry that. So that was the horses' jobs. They took the load off of our shoulders and onto theirs. Among heavy artillery, they also carried men and women off the battlefield to safety, where they would be treated, saving the lives of men and women everywhere. Okay, moving on to the importance of dogs, but first an introduction to mine. This is Fizzy, and pups like him had very important roles on the battlefield.
Carrying messages, tracking the enemy, keeping soldiers company, helping the wounded, detecting gases, laying telephone wires, and keeping a sense of security in the trenches. Oh yes, our furry friends, what us humans like to call a man's best friend, made all the difference back in the World War.
Apparently, at one point in time, Germany alone had 30,000 dogs employed in fighting for them. I think that's pretty crazy. What about you, Fizz?
As you can see, our furry friends were of great importance during World War I. I would say that they contributed to the war just as much as we did, since there were many things that would have been much harder without them.
Approximately 8 million horses sacrificed their lives for our freedom, and we can commemorate them by wearing a purple poppy on Remembrance Day. Again, I'm Jordyn Eyton, here today at Maplewood Farm, talking to you about the role of animals in World War I. Thank you very much.